On the far edge of the coast, where the land surrendered to the endless sea, stood an old lighthouse. Its white paint was chipped by decades of salt and wind, and its iron stairs groaned with every step. Yet no matter how fierce the storm or how dark the night, its light never went out. People in nearby towns rarely spoke of the keeper. Some said he was a man who had lost too much. Others believed he stayed because leaving would mean letting the sea win. Every evening, as the sun sank into the horizon, the keeper climbed the narrow spiral staircase. He checked the lens, trimmed the wick, and watched the light bloom into the darkness. Below him, waves crashed like thunder, hungry and relentless. The nights were the hardest. When the wind howled and rain lashed the windows, exhaustion pressed heavily on his mind. There were moments when his hands trembled, when doubt whispered, no one would notice if the light went dark for just one night. But then he remembered. Years ago, a ship had vanished during a storm like this one. Families waited on the shore, staring into the Black Sea, praying for a sign. The lighthouse had been that sign. A single beam cutting through chaos, guiding the ship safely home. That night changed him. Now, whenever fatigue crept in, he looked out across the water and imagined unseen sailors fighting the waves. People he would never meet. Lives that depended on a light they trusted, even if they never knew who kept it burning. So he stayed awake. Night after night, the lighthouse stood firm. Storms came and went. Ships passed safely by. And though the keeper grew older and quieter, his purpose never faded. One morning, after a particularly violent storm, the sea was calm. Fishermen noticed something unusual. The lighthouse light was still on as dawn broke. When they climbed the hill, they found the keeper seated peacefully, his duty complete. The lighthouse finally rested that day, but its light had already done what it was meant to do. Because sometimes the greatest heroes are not seen. They do not ask to be remembered. They simply keep the light on, so others can find their way home.